Okay, Ed. What I would do in X4 is use the scrapbook. If you don't have the scrapbook docker open, on the Memorial Designer toolbar there is this scrapbook button, which will open up the docker here. The scrapbook basically lets you see your contents of your folders. If you click on this button here, it'll show you your file structure. And I've just got this to go to my X4 clipart. So if I click through here, go to animals, birds, it's going to show me all my birds. So for your 20 to 30 designs, you could just have a folder that's called favorites or whatever, and have it set to that folder so that every time you open up the Docker here, it just goes straight to that folder. It'll remember the last folder that you used. And then you just click on it, drag and drop, and that places it onto your design. So that's what I would use. Do make sure that you want to go to arrange, let's see, you want to go to view and say thumbnail size, and you want to do a custom size, which is as large as you can go. Just stretch that out as big as it'll go. Click OK. And you also want to make sure that your files are saved as X4 or X4 files or higher, because they incorporated the high-res thumbnails. I should be able to go back and find an older one here. Let's see. Okay, so if you look at these, you can't really tell what these are because they're not the high-res thumbnails. So anyway, X4 and above will have those high-res thumbnails for you. So that's X4. If you're in X5, they've got a new feature called Connect, which is a Docker in itself, but it'll actually let you do searches. So let's say I wanted to search for dogs and hit enter. It'll go and find all your dogs. Similar to the scrapbook, it'll let you preview them here. You can change the size of the preview with a dragger or whatever, slider bar. You can also hover over it and it'll give you a larger preview. And one of the things in this is called the tray. So you can show your tray like we had before. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of all these by deleting them. Alright, so here's our tray, and the tray is basically meant for favorites. So as you go through your Docker, you find your favorite that you like, you just drag it down and place it in the tray. Same thing here. And that way it keeps your favorites down in the tray instead of having to always find them in the Docker or in Connect. You can have your tray always up, or you can just hide along the bottom. Either way. Another thing you can do is actually open up Connect, which is a standalone program. Let me see if I can find it here. Okay, now that we've got Connect open, you'll see that it actually has the same images in the tray that we just did in Corel. Let's go ahead and search for cats this time, maybe. We'll do searches here. And you can certainly make the thumbnails either larger or smaller. But as you just drag these down into the tray in Connect, and when you close Connect, they actually show up in the tray in CorelDRAW. So you can do it either way. But you can still do the scrapbook as well in X5, but it kind of was superseded by Connect, so I just use Connect instead. But anyway, there you go.